So this is the reminder move for ATM lesson number 251. This is a separate version that I actually converted over so you can actually do this in the chair. And the main difference is there's less impact on your knee joint. So if you have difficulty and pain in your knees from kneeling, this is the version of the lesson that you want to use. Same impact, for the most part, same impact, but it's just a scaled down version of not having any pressure on your knees. So just kind of a for your own information type of a deal. But after you've kind of scanned yourself either on your back on the ground, come up to sitting in a chair and sit forward on the chair and bend your right knee and have your right foot standing. Now, with this particular movement, I'm going to have just a yoga block under my foot to demonstrate how you can have your foot elevated a little bit. And it's primarily to just bring more awareness to what type of contact you have on the ground underneath your foot. Now, with your foot up on this block or any other type of somewhat solid surface, which is better, begin to move your knee right and left until your right foot will lift once on the inside and lift once on the outside. And notice what happens in your ankle. And can your ankle be quiet when you do this? And then slowly eliminate the movement of the knee and do the movement just from your ankle joint. So begin to lift the inside of your foot and lift the outside of your foot. And then begin to do the movement a little bit more quickly, a little bit more easily. Not hard, not more difficultly, but just a little bit softer and faster. And then leave this alone, let yourself rest. You can take your foot off the block and just let your foot be easily down on the ground. Now stay forward on the chair and bend your left knee and have your left foot standing. And elevate, again, use this block or somewhat solid surface to elevate your foot. And begin to move your left knee in and out so that your left foot will lift once on the inside and lift once on the outside. And just as you did before, begin to slowly eliminate the movement of the knee so the movement comes primarily from your ankle joint. Again, the knee stays quiet. And then do the movement a little bit more quickly, a little bit more easily. And then leave this alone, let yourself rest. Now, go ahead and sit over on the right edge of the chair, kind of as far as you can get it. You don't necessarily want to have your butt hanging off of the edge, but tuck your right knee back behind so that you're on the side of that chair. And stand your right toes either on the floor or up on a block. And then take a hold of your right heel with your right hand and gently move your heel right and left. So the pressure goes from your big toe and your second toe all the way over to your little toes. And then come back. And then allow your heel to go forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. And then begin to make a circle with that knee. So easy circles as if you're going to draw a picture on the ground with your kneecap. And then change that circle. Nice and easy. And then leave this alone and let yourself rest. Now come back to sitting on the front of the chair and have your right foot standing up on that block and very gently begin to move your right knee in and out until your right foot lifts once from the inside and once from the outside. Now, go ahead and slide all the way over to the left edge of the chair. Tuck your left knee and your heel back behind you to the side. Same position, just opposite side. Stand your left toes on the floor or elevated up on a block. And take a hold of your left heel with your left hand. And gently move your heel in and out, or to the right and the left, or inside and outside. And then move your heel forwards and backwards. And then make a circle with that knee. And then change directions. And then leave this alone and let yourself rest. Now, sitting back on kind of the front of the chair, bend your left knee, have your left foot standing, and begin to move your left knee to the right and to the left, lifting up the inside of your ankle and then lifting up the outside of your ankle. Is that different than before? Now, go ahead and sit forward on the chair again. Bend your right knee, have your right foot standing, cross your left knee over your right, and have your left ankle on your right knee. And hold on to your left foot by placing your right hand, sliding your right thumb rather, in between your big toe and your little toes. And then put your left hand on your left knee. And begin by pressing your foot and your knee away from your head, and then come back to neutral. Pushing your knee and your foot away from your head, and coming back to neutral. And then go start by pulling your knee and your foot towards your head while keeping your ankle and your knee touching each other. And then back to neutral. Towards your head, and then back to neutral. And then go back and forth easy. Back and forth easy. And then change over your legs and do the same thing. So switch your legs over, slide your left thumb in between your right big toe and your little toes, and begin pressing your foot and your knee away from your head, and then back to neutral. Away from your head, and then back to neutral. And then begin pulling your foot and your knee towards your head, keeping your ankle and your knee touching, and then coming back. And then go back and forth, nice and easy. Down, all the way up, down, and then all the way up. And then leave this alone and let yourself rest. Now, just for comparison's sake, stand with your feet flat on the floor. And if you need to have that foot elevated, lift that foot up elevated. And then begin to move your right knee in and out. In and out. Change over and do the same thing with your left. And is it different? And just for your own comparison, when this is all done, stand up on your feet and compare how it is to stand easily, gently, and softly over your feet. And do your ankles feel like they're more part of you? Do your feet feel like they're more part of you? And enjoy playing around with this. So it's a different version. The more challenging version is ATM251, laying on your back, and it is laying down on the ground, and coming up onto your knees. So this is a way that's a little bit simpler and softer for you. So you've got a couple different options for yourself. Good luck. I look forward to hearing what you have to say, and leave me a comment down below this. Thanks so much.